Not all metal stampings are the same.
Here at Manitowoc, we stamp smarter.
This is smart stamping.
Smart.
MTM has the ability to go up to 800 ton. That gives us the opportunity to stamp heavy gauge materials as well as complex parts.
800-ton press means we can run physically larger parts and thicker parts,
as well as complex parts.
Along with that press capability comes large bed sizes, up to 147 inches.
One press may take one stroke and make 7 operations.
So that allows for a large gamut of parts.
Anywhere from, you're talking little electrical connections, all the way up to large electrical boxes.
we are a production stamping facility.
Really, a typical customer profile for us is anywhere about 10,000 pieces up to 1 million plus parts. We are very forward thinking in our stamping capabilities.
We are absolutely forward thinkers.
We're looking to the next new technology that's going to allow us to lower that price point for our customer, help us in any delivery, and also quality, making sure that we're getting good parts to our customer in a timely manner.
We decided to invest in the robot technology.
With this particular setup, we have the robots moving parts from die to die.
What that will do for us is give us a much greater consistent output, much more predictable, as well as alleviate the operator having to move heavy pieces throughout the press.
We use our brains, our skills to give you the best cost.
Now that's smart.
Another example of smart stamping is that we're running pre-painted material. Other people can't do this.
But we've invested in the technology with the tools in order to do that.
State-of-the-art feeders and straighteners to be able to get that material through the tool with no denting, marring, scratching, you name it.
All of those things give us scratch-free painted parts.
Which really saves on the back end for our customers.
It's a little bit harder to stamp it, but it also lasts longer. The finish on here is going to last a lot longer than post-paint parts.
Well, we certainly believe our competitive edge starts with the tool room. It really starts before that when we design the tool.
It is huge that we can do it in-house, whether or not we're making a die for ourselves or for somebody else.
We have 20 people that actually make tools here in-house for us.
This area runs around the clock. This is the heart of the operation. Oftentimes, if something goes wrong with a tool inside the press, we're able to repair it right in that press, assuring our on-time delivery and our quality.
For us to be able to have that capability in-house gives us a great opportunity to be a turnkey service for our customer, as well as be able to assist in takeover type tooling opportunities. Being able to bring in existing tools, make the simple modifications, and be able to process that tool through our equipment.
We try to look for cost avoidance prior to making the tool.
We'd like to offer any of the design suggestions up front and maybe make the simple tweaks to lower the price point.
And then we talk about manufacturability. How can we put a robot technology into this part? How can we have it have multiple pieces come out? How can we maybe stamp it in a painted form to reduce downside operations? The assembly side of the business, we've been fortunate to gain a number of jobs that were typically being produced in China or Mexico. We invented a way to be able to make them productive in the United States and assemble them at MTM.
This part here we took away from China. I don't want to say poorly built, but there was a lot of possible cost savings that we could do for the customer. We came up with some innovative ideas to win the project, so it worked out really well for us and for the customer.
Along with the investments in technology and equipment, we're also looking into software packages such as our Merlin software. This tracks PPM, utilization, and overall efficiency. With those three elements, then they're tied into one OEE score, overall equipment effectiveness. It helps us to keep our price point way down while driving quality to the upper limits.
Yes, we orchestrate all the work. Visual manufacturing is what we're using. If you walk outside of our office, you'll see a TV. You will see our work orders for the shop floor listed, what they need to run. All the presses out on the floor, the welders, the assembly area. Every job that hits every machine starts in these three chairs.
We're a 24/7 operation, completely climate controlled, so we don't run into any issues with parts going out of tolerance or rusting after being on our shop shelf.
So we embarked on a strong 5S program in this plant.
We really drive our 5S program to just ensure efficiencies throughout the entire facility.
I think this company has a record that really has hit the ball out of the park, and that is today we've gone 10.5 years without a lost time accident.
It's a family-owned business. You feel like you're part of a team. The It's a great atmosphere to work in.
We have a lot of employees who have been here for a number of years. So that retention of employees over a long term is really a benefit for us.
People are number one in my book.
Smarter is better.
Smart.
If stampings are in your future, we want to bring you there.
Smart.
Smart stamping.
This is smart stamping.
Smart stamping.
That's smart.
Smart.
Our people always work smarter.